Well, it's about 14 hours, more like 16 hours since we dropped that crawfish trap. Came down this morning. I don't have my grandkids with me today because, well, they're still sleeping. It's kind of early. But when I got down here, got a little competition, I think. Let me show you what I mean. So today I decided I'm gonna do a little crawfishing. The other day I was out here with my grandsons and caught a pretty good size crawfish on a worm. He was just holding on to the worm, but his size kind of impressed me. Usually they don't get that big up here, up north. Nothing like you'd see down in the Louisiana or way down south. So, I'm going to go down and my favorite little fishing spot. Throw out my handmade crawfish trap because I'm kind of cheap and I don't like to buy things, especially if I can build it myself. Someday I probably will. But if I got the materials in my barn, then I'll just build it myself. It's about 82 degrees today. Getting towards the end of July. This is when Northern Maine kind of gets its heat wave, and everything obviously drops down into the waters. Most of the big trout and stuff like that, 9 inches or bigger, they're pretty well lazy and trying to stay cool in the deep pools. But what's cool about this spot is right up here to the right is a very small creek, and it is always cold, and it drains into the Madawaska stream here, which gives great conditions for trout to hang out and still kind of try to stay active. Probably won't catch any trout, but I'm sure I'll catch some bait fish. A lot of people call them chubs or whatever, but I really don't know the common name for them. I'm not a professional fisherman, and trust me, I just like to fish, catch them, and eat them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to catch some bait fish, and then I'm going to try to drop my crawfish trap right out by that rock, right to the right of it where the water is just like still, rapids on both sides. That's where I caught that crawfish. I think I got a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to post it up with this. So let me get set up and see what we can do. What I use for my fishing pole is this little handheld thing I made out of a wooden dowel. It's got a ton of cordage on it. It's actually 80-pound test, but I put a 5-foot 10-pound test at the end. The reason why I use an 80-pound is because if I ever am out in the woods or something and I need some good cordage for like a shelter or something, I have plenty of it right here on my fishing pole, which comes with me everywhere. So I'm gonna try to use that. I've caught some fish on it before, but it wasn't all that great. but I put some more sinkers on there so I can spin it out quicker and further. So well, let's see how this goes. And the mosquitoes are kind of nasty, but it's expected for up here. It's kind of our state bird. We're just going to use normal worms. Sucky part about worms up here, it's like 12 night crawlers for $4. It's just stupid. So I usually don't do that often. Usually I pick them myself, but kind of in a hurry today, so I wanted to get this trap set. So when I bring my grandkids back out later today, hopefully they'll be surprised when we pull up the trap, and because they love doing this too. So let's get set up and see what happens. So here's the fish that I'm going to be cutting up, using for my, what are you joking? I'm going to use for my bait for my crawfish. Right now this brook is right full of these. So we'll chop them up. And so here's my little bait bag out of those little freezer pops, and I just use regular little bread ties. Got another one here, you know, close off the end, and I'm going to use this one as well to attach it inside the cage so it doesn't float around and get to the sides, so that the crawfish and whatever else can't just reach in and grab it and have a free lunch. So I'm going to use my K-bar. This is a knife I always take with me everywhere, hunting fish and everything. I'm sure if you know what this one here, it come from the Marine Corps. My brother was in the Marines, and after he graduated there, he sent me this, and I've had it ever since. And then I use it a lot, and it's not like I take great care of it, but look at the quality of this thing. This is over 20. This is the rock that I put it on, and the trap still looks like it's there. Doesn't look like it was disturbed any. It's about 3 feet on the inside of this rock. Let's see if I can't do this without falling in or dropping my camera. Oh, it's getting deep. Yeah, I only got 3. Boy, they're huge. So we're going to keep them and reset it. Looks like my little door didn't work. Probably lost a couple. Well, let's bring them in and reset it and throw it back out. A little competition, I think. Let me show you what I mean. There's 2 beavers playing in the water right there. They usually don't come up right around here. It's got to be because of the low water. They're trying to find some food, I'm sure. You can barely see them from this far. Probably, oh, I don't know, right about there. Going downstream, which is a good thing. Never been attacked or bit by one, but man, they sure like to slap the water and scare the shit out of you. But let's go check the trap. So I just hauled out my trap that I set last night. We had a couple days of rain, so I couldn't get in here. And well, this is just that one trap. There's 7 of them in there. So I'll add that with the ones that I got at home. I'm going to reset this anyway. I'd like to have a few more. Alright, we're back. Got to set some traps up because I kind of had to wait because we finally got some rain, brought the water up about 2 inches. But I just got this this bait fish, and is he supposed to have 2 mouths? Let me see if I can't get this to focus. Hold on a second. I don't know if you can see that. He's got like a jaw hanging out. There we go. Now, is he supposed to have 2 mouths here? That is the coolest looking thing. But anyway, I got to reset my crawfish, so I had to come back out after the rain. And I just caught this, so I'm going to put him in my thing. But if y'all can put down the comments or something, why this fish would have 2 mouths, that'd be really cool to know. I mean, are they supposed to have 2 mouths? Alright, see you in. Hey guys, getting ready to finish up our crawfish cook. Just want to let you know it's going to end up a little different than what normal people would probably do. I have a special guest that's going to come in and actually eat these. So I can't do all like your seasonings and spices and stuff. I kind of have to keep it natural just for him. It's a health thing. You'll see in a little bit. So I think we only got just a couple, maybe 4 or 5. And well, I think he's going to be happy, hopefully. But the boys are helping me get a fire going. I don't know if you can see it now behind me, but they're down collecting sticks from when the farmers chopped off the bottom of the spruce trees back here. They're picking those up so we can clean them up and burn them. But it's just a good day, good time to have some fun. But we'll introduce our new special friend to you in a little bit, and hopefully he enjoys what we cook up for him. Where? Really? That's not a tomato. What is that? Here you go. Show it to the camera here. What? Oh, that looks like a bud to a. It's going to be a nice flower, but it didn't look like it was going to make it. That's what it looks like, though.
Wait, what if it's an unknown fruit to mankind?
Maybe. Could be like an alien species. You want to open it up? Show what it looks like?
No.
Just don't lick it. No, you want to throw it in the fire?
No.
Oh, you went over there. Oh, it's burning. Too late. What were you going to do with that?
Oh, I was going to name it. We should name that.
Well, we got to cook that tomato.
We should name it. Since it's an unknown fruit, we should name it.
Alright, so what we got to do here is I'm going to use my little tea kettle. I use that tea kettle for everything. Gonna boil some water. Get right here outside. When it gets boiling, we're gonna take them crawfish and drop them right in there and cook them up. Alright, so here comes our special guest.
Hi, Rocket.
This is the little guy. His name is Rocket. His mom pushed him out of their little house that they had in the barn, and he fell 20 feet. So I helped him come back to life. He almost died a couple times. We'll see if we can't get him out. And his mother and his brother left, and well, he lives outside here in our barn. Right now he's under the truck. We got to coach him out and see if we can get him to eat. Come here, baby coon. Come on. Come on. Here he comes. Come on, guy. Are you ready to try some of your food that I cooked up for you? Some crawfish? Alright, we're gonna get him and get the crawfish ready. Here's his crawfish. Cooked up for him. try to. We're not gonna make him play. Can you play with him just for a second so I can open up the tail?
There's a crawfish. Made up for you.
Open this thing up and get that meat for him. He's trying to eat the shell. Hold on, Rocket. There you go. He doesn't like them. Wow!
Now that was a big bite.
He took that, didn't he?
That was a big bite. Rocket.
Got him. Hold on, Ryan. This way. Right here. Right here, babe. Oh, he likes crawfish. One more piece. Just one more.
Behind him.
Got it.
He looked me.
Good job.
You're just stick.
All right, now you can go back home.
In the woods? In the woods?
No, sweetheart, in the barn probably. He's really not ready to go out into the woods by himself. He really doesn't know how to protect himself.